If I could go back in time about 12 years and tell myself one thing, it would be that I'm not going to find fulfillment through enjoyment, career, the acquisition of knowledge, or bettering myself. Took me about a decade to realize that because I actually got what I thought I wanted and then realized that it didn't fill that hole in my heart. I also could have just told myself to read Ecclesiastes though, because this is the exact same thing Solomon is saying. Famous verse says, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity." And vanity is the Hebrew word for vapor or mist. I like to think of somebody on a cold day breathing out and you see that cloud and then it just disappears. That's what he describes this life as. And he paints this picture that the things that we think we're going to derive fulfillment from, like enjoyment, career, and wisdom, are actually very fleeting and they disappear and they don't truly satisfy us. He doesn't necessarily say they're bad, but he is saying that if that becomes your priority in life, you're not going to be fulfilled. Because what needs to be your foundation is God. And then when God's your foundation, then those things all of a sudden have meaning. The blessings that you have in life, the enjoyment that you have, brings you closer to God because it makes you grateful for what He is giving you as a gift. Your career turns into something that it's work for God. So it's not like work that you do and everyone forgets about 100 years from now. It is work for God's kingdom, which is eternal. And in terms of acquisition of knowledge, when you're doing that with God, you are learning about God. You're knowing Him better, which helps you love Him more. What could be more important than that?